But yeah, I hear what you're saying. Just in case.
What was that?
What?
What was that? Are you looking at the lens?
I'm just checking my eyebrows.
Did you clean up the eyebrows just now?
No, I went to, I got my neck lasered.
Oh, yeah.
Look.
Right, yeah.
I showed you already.
Can't really tell.
Self-conscious.
You can't even tell.
Yeah,
Is that why
can.
you switched to the hoodie?
The last time I did it, I got fucking bombarded.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you have the hoodie
People are
on.
like, what is the fucking lesions on this dude's neck? Yeah, you know, you don't want to get into your sexual activities, but you start wondering, you know,
Yeah.
from afar.
Just tell him, so fucking.
But it's very embarrassing.
Have you ever had any other cosmetic procedures?
No, that's the first thing, and it's more. It's not self-consciousness. It's more like in the summer from getting exposed to sun. This is a struggle of selling kayaks for 3 years. You know what I mean? You really fucking dive into like the, you know,
True. It's a
what
level.
the costs are.
True. My dad had to get like blasted like that all over the place.
Yeah.
He's been
My
out in the sun
brother
his
is
whole life,
littered.
his whole face. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Really?
the Irish
He's
skin.
got like permanent like
did-
scarring almost?
No, you just had to get like the whatever that was. They
It's like a
blast
pigmentation.
you, and it peels your skin for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
And your skin peels, or I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, it's like dying underneath the skin.
Yeah.
So then they have to layer, zap the first few layers to get to that, burn it off.
Yeah.
But the first session was fine. This is
Yeah.
204. She dialed it up, and I asked her, I was like, "What are we doing today?" And
You want
she's
to make
hot.
some progress.
You don't want
okay.
you don't want a hot dentist, and this is like a
And you didn't
Yeah.
want to cry in front of her.
and you don't want to show pain. And I was fucking dude, it was embarrassing. Yeah, I went
Yeah.
after every one.
Yeah,
she said
dude.
it's like a slap of a rubber band. Guess what? It was not.
Yeah.
Imagine a tack on the
Jesus
top of that
Christ.
fucking rubber band.
I got a massage. I was like seeing a girl for a little while, and we got a massage together. But it was like one of those ones where they walk on your back.
Yeah.
And like I was on a bad table.
One of those ones they walk on your back. Which
Yeah.
kind of ones are you talking about?
No, they do.
Which ones are you
Dude, I'll
talking
back
about?
you up on this for the first
Are
time
you
ever.
talking about a
They-
professional masseuse?
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, it was two.
There really is.
podcasting? Are we doing it right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's two Asian ladies, and
Okay.
And I swear to God, it did really feel like they were offering to like get us both off
Yeah.
throughout the whole thing. But I had a bad
Wait,
table.
who was both?
It was
You
me
guys got a
and-
couples massage?
Yeah,
With
yes,
wishy-washy?
yes, yeah, dude.
Wait.
That's
Someone's
what
trying
it
to get your
felt
girl
like.
off, too.
What?
Someone's
Yes, yeah. We were in the same room.
Yeah. Whoa.
And they're holding on to beams and walking on
Yeah.
your back.
Yeah, yeah.
But
dude.
my table was fucked. Like the cushion around my face wasn't fully covering, like the metal.
I
like,
can just see your dad going, it's not stabilized. The table's not going to work for a walk on.
Did you put this
How
into a
was,
stud or not?
How was Bay during the?
She was
Couples
cruising.
massage.
She was like her idea. She was having fun. I guess.
Yeah.
I think she had a good table. I thought I would get like a pressure cut.
Oh, were
just
you
from-
in the circle?
Yeah,
no.
digging into the thing, and
You
I
got
don't.
your mug in the donut.
Yeah, And I
Yeah,
didn't want to be
that's-
like. I was, I didn't want to look like a bitch, so I just weathered the storm.
True. Yeah. Couples massages are really awkward. By the way, it's like I did one recently. It's a weird idea.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's so erotic.
It's the most erotic thing in the
Also,
world.
the point of
It's
massage,
crazy.
like I think the older you get, the more is like, I want relaxation. Anytime my
Yeah.
loved one's in the room, I'm not relaxed.
Yeah.
Because it also, if some fucking big, thick Russian is like walking on my girl's back, the whole time I'm just going to be staring at her. I'm not going
See,
to
I
be
did
locked
the
into the
opposite.
donut.
I was blissed out. I was chilling, and she peeked over at the exact moment they were flipping me and flipping the sheet.
Yeah, boner
And
time.
she was
Boner
kind
time.
of. She checked. I didn't know. I wasn't boned up.
Yeah, no.
No, I was not boned up.
Were
But
you, did you have to think your way through it? Were you like in
no,
danger
I was
of
chilling.
getting boned?
I told her. I think if I remember correctly, I think we had sex before it. It's a good kept joking around about
good
like,
move.
hopefully I'm able to contain myself. You know,
Yeah.
I'm a very erotic man,
Yeah.
very sensitive to touch.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's sensual, and they try to flirt with you.
So the first one I did, yes, I did one in the Dominican Republic, and it was insane. This
Yeah.
is a while ago. It was with my ex-wife, and they were like flipping the sheet up on me, and they were like fully fucking around, like
Yeah.
harassing me. Yeah, my ex-wife was like laying there, and they were flipping my sheet up and
Yeah.
like laughing and like
Yeah.
being naughty.
Doing the
girls.
old butterfly kiss to the
Bro,
balls.
they were being naughty, and I was sitting there like, what the fuck?
Was
But
the ex a jealous type?
I mean, yeah, all girls are, but yeah.
Yeah,
it's
especially
like-
when you're in the Dominican Republic. They know you want to. They want to
Dominican
suck you
Republic
up.
is the capital of jealous types,
Yes.
by the way.
Yes.
That is the heat of jealous types.
Yeah. Also, if you look like you're walking in like an oil tycoon.
Yeah.
So like this dude wants to go
Well,
come.
my ex-wife's black, so like they thought she was Dominican, so they would like kind of talk shit to her. They would come up to her and like they would be aggressive towards her. They wouldn't serve her because they were like, "Fuck you, dude."
Yeah.
She was like, "I'm from New Jersey. What do you got?"
Yeah.
They'd come up to her and hit her with like, and she would just be like, "I don't know what you're saying." They'd be like, "Oh, fuck you."
Yeah.
Oh, really? They thought she was Dominican.
Yeah, they were like, "Fuck you."
and they got mad.
They thought she hit the fucking pay. They thought I was like, yeah, like Joe Tycoon. And they were like, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, dude. You brought in some broke bitch.
It was just some dude selling weed at the time. And they were like, damn, this guy's probably like a oil billionaire. I was like, no, I just got them pounds at the house.
That is probably that does probably drive them nuts. You know what I mean? They've probably seen so many girls come through, find the right guy on vacation, and then go to the States.
Think about how many months rent that is if they find the one, and then just treat them a little handy.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
you're good. You got sneaks for at least 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to
sneaks.
Yeah, you gotta get sneaks. I'm a big sneaker guy. So I went to one.
That's a lot of dirt bike taxi fares, dude.
That's what I should have said. I got all Americanized in my response.
Well, if they're masseuses, they probably have that Skechers like.
Something soft to walk on the spine.
Dude, I want to start getting Skechers. I'm at the point now. I think it's time.
These are close in terms of
the Ultras are close, but Skechers. Every old dude I talk to are like, dude, Skechers are they're so comfortable.
This is a sneaker you got to run to a well 30 miles away, and you'll still be your knees will be perfect condition.
I mean, you want the wheelies? You want to get the wheelies?
I kind of want the wheelies for sure. Just just an extra flair.
That would be sick.
I just want to stun on my wife.
Yeah,
Skechers and just be like.
Yeah,
they've come a long way. I don't care about pussy anymore.
Here's my thing.
But it is also insulting to her. It's like, you're not going anywhere.
That commitment, dude.
This is how confident I am that you are going nowhere. I'm getting Skechers shape ups.
That should be for like your 30th anniversary present. You should like a box of golden Skechers and be like, yeah, we're done.
Dude, it's like when you go to a wedding, you see like a hot girl with a dude who's like wearing ill-fitting suit pants and a goatee with fucking Oakley shades on. You're like, man, that guy's got it locked down.
Yeah. When the jacket like crumples under the shoulder, there's that big like shoulder crease.
It's creased because he wore the coat in his Subaru to get to the wedding.
Yeah, they look like a missionary from like the 1950s. So wearing like a loose suit. It's like, dude, where did you just come back from Guam?
Dude, I looked up the only time I got one massage in my life, a professional massage. And it was around the corner. It's on like 30th. It was called like Apple Travel Company or something.
Yeah.
But it had very nuts. That's what it's called. And I'm like, this is clearly a geesh.
Apple Travel.
Yeah, I'm getting beat off. But I went with this ex and my friend, and they had the Ukrainians walking on their spine. They both had that same process, and I didn't get that.
Really?
There was no, I guess because there was no like, I don't know, pole going through the center of my room.
They had to balance themselves?
No, she didn't even attempt it.
They just surf you? Oh, she didn't.
I got the hot rocks. They got hot rocks and a spine walk. And I'm like, I didn't get a spine walk.
I know.
Not that I would want it, but like.
They can hurt your back. I got a spine walk one time. It was just like, I think they fucked me up.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Well, that happens to me. Sometimes they'll start digging into what they think is a knot. And it's like, no, I think that's just like my back.
Your muscles.
Yeah, I think that's a muscle.
Yeah.
Get off.
You've never felt anything that's
I'll tell you, it's probably a fucking knot, dude. I've been going to that PT the last couple months. It's the hardest pain I've ever felt in my life.
Yeah.
I'm literally screaming.
He's destroying actual muscle tissue.
No, it's muscle scarring. It just builds up, and he's got to get it out of there.
Cupping or something?
I have a problem with my left shoulder, and I thought it was a rotator tear. And I went in there, and he was telling me this situation where like a lot of these doctors that throw like a cortisone shot into muscles, they're only temporarily fixing the issue. And the true issue is that there's knotting around the tendons that go around the rotator cuff and underneath the shoulder blade. He said it's due to either like a certain sitting. I think I got it just like leaning on a bar during quarantine.
You got the you come here often-itis, dude.
Yeah, and I do have a seat at a bar, so like I'm usually like in one position. But it could be from anything. But one ball builds up. It's not getting blood flow. It restricts the blood flow, and then it feels like a nerve's being pinched.
Yeah.
And then you also have the bursa underneath the ball joint.
Yeah.
So it's constant pain at a certain angle. This angle's fine. This angle palm up is fine, but if I go here, that's my limitation before extreme pain.
You're dying.
I lay on this fucking pad.
Yeah, I think you're gonna die.
I lay on this pad, and this dude calmly talks to me, and I know you can hear in a voice when they're about to inflict pain on you.
Yeah.
Because they start asking about things that I know they don't give a fuck about. You know what I mean? Like, how's work?
Yeah.
How's things been? It's like, I don't know you like that, dude. I know what you're about to do. and then he starts putting his fucking elbow in his spot, and it is, dude. I feel like I could handle myself in a fight.
Yeah.
You forget what real pain is, and then you go for 20 years without getting punched in the face, and you're like, yeah. You look at situations like, I got this, until something simple like this happens, and your level of pain is just so beyond what your reality is. Where I was screaming, literally screaming, and I would have to I'd slide off of his elbow, and I'm like, dude, you got to give me a break. I'm losing my breath.
Well, how could he be still using an elbow?
Because that's what it takes to get the knot out.
Well, there's no other instrumentation?
There is. I got the Theragun, but that irritates.
Your skin lasered. Now that's modern technology.
This is on the
this
surface,
guy's using
Chris.
a fucking elbow. He's got no They should just have a thing that they strap to your shoulder and you just hits an on button.
He's got to find it.
Too much. This thing is he can give the pressure where he needs it. It's not a machine. It's the art of it.
Yeah, dude.
There should be like a sonogram type thing that finds knots.
Right. That's what you're saying. Gives a direct
dials it in. Yeah.
Imagine if you were blind and you were looking for a quarter. That's how he is looking for a knot. He feels something. He goes, I got it. And then he goes, you feel that? I'm like, yeah, of course I feel it. And he's like, do you hear it in your brain? Oh. Because you can hear a crunch. He goes, yeah. And then after a while, it just goes.
How long does it take to get worked out?
It's an hour session, 200 a pop.
Nice.
And I'd like to go more often, but I'm like, that's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
And then you got to wait 2 months, so you got to do a lot of simple exercises.
Yeah,
he handed me a PVC pipe, and he's like, "Welcome to the heaviest pole that you'll ever feel in your life." And I have to lay Superman style and just lift this up 2 inches over my head for 10 seconds a pop, and it's the most excruciating pain.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I want to start doing simple calisthenics in a park. I'm getting to old Asian man status.
In your Skechers?
Yeah, I was there. Yeah. I take them off. I ground. I take them off.
Captain Virginity.
I'm there. I was there today. I was stretching before I ran in the park, took my shoes off, and I'm like, it's time for me to start doing weird Tai Chi in the park. I think so.
I know, but see, I always think about stuff like that, and then you're doing something of that nature in front of some young bucks, or some young ladies, and you're just like,
they better respect
it, dude.
They have to respect it. And I'll tell you got to commit to your outfit. You got to commit to high shorts. You got to commit to
high shorts.
Yeah, you got to look like an old man and stretch like an old man without getting raped by fucking young dudes verbally.
Now, young dudes will respect you. Young dudes, if they would assume you're doing kung fu or something. If you're doing calisthenics in the park by yourself in the morning, people are gonna be like, all right, I'm
that dude's been in prison.
Yeah, nobody's fucking with that dude.
You bang out 10 pull-ups,
young chicks,
30 push-ups, then start stretching. They won't fuck with you.
Dude, true. I was talking to my buddy this past week who I hadn't chilled with him forever. He was living in Lithuania, and we were I remembered that we used to separately, but we got really big into Dragon Ball Z and Bruce Lee stuff.
Separately, you got into it, or
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we would talk about it, but then most days, I would sit in the bathroom and turn the lights off and try to make a key ball.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah. I would sit, and I was meditating. I didn't know it was meditation. What?
Did you ever get close?
Dude, I swear to God, I made a key ball once.
Really?
Yeah. And I genuinely,
don't do this to him.
I believe him.
I swear to God, there was a serious time in my life where I literally thought that I might be able to make key balls and blast them at people.
Dude, you should never have given this up.
Dude, shut up.
Dude, imagine if you never stopped practicing key balls, dude.
Matty.
You would have sent one right at Tommy. You just said key balls.
Dude, a week ago, we did Francis Ellis's podcast, and he just releases, this is wild, this Z-ball information. I don't even know what that is.
Z-ball. You should be wearing the Skechers, dude. Just missing or something immediately. That's fucking Z-balls.
I don't know what the kids are calling it.
I got
Dragon
my neck
Ball
lasers.
Z, dude.
Key balls.
I would never say that out of my mouth. Dragon Ball Z. Jesus Christ, you're only 5 years younger than me, dude.
You would love Dragon Ball Z.
I bet.
You would fucking love
I would be that old dude
Z.
throwing up with the young kids doing the Japanimation, all that fucking that whack ball zigzags and shit.
I recently went down a rabbit hole of Dragon Ball Z music videos.
How was it?
It fucking ruled.
Did you ever see Steins Gate?
No.
That's the best anime.
Steins
It's an
Gate?
anime about time travel and jumping timelines.
I know, but
so
I need dudes
fucking good.
powering up. I need their hair changing.
Yeah, this is true.
I need it. Dude.
Okay, fair enough. You need the real deal.
When someone gives they like do their best move and they create like a huge ball and they throw it at a guy and he just fucking takes it.
Have you ever tried to like move an object?
Oh, dude. Dude, in high school, and I was watching Dragon Ball Z on a regular basis and just listening to Bruce Lee, like watching Bruce Lee documentaries. Dude, I swear to God, I would sit in the bathroom with the lights off for hours and try to like keep all.
No,
I swear to God,
that's how you made it.
Yeah, well, you just sit there and you channel all your energy into it.
And you're just, well, essentially, like you said, you meditated.
I could feel it. I swear to God, I could feel it.
If you do grounding. If you put your bare feet on the ground, your feet vibrate. I swear to God.
Yeah,
try yourself. Your feet start to vibrate. There's an electromagnetic field all over the ground. You have it on your body and they interact. There's a field of like a weak electric signal that surrounds your body. That's a scientific fact.
Yeah.
I was just watching the Ben Franklin.
When you're swimming.
I believe it.
Ben Franklin documentary explains how he found electricity and just saw like the hairs of a rope next to the key go off because there's a constant electricity momentum in the sky.
Really?
It's not. Yeah.
Yeah, electricity is freaky, dude.
It's nice. It's nice.
Shit's fucking.
It's no
bizarre.
Dragon Ball Z though.
It's close.
What's that song?
Imagine Ben Franklin on an old wooden toilet, like
dude,
just getting a ball together.
Did you guys do a Ben Franklin play in elementary school?
Nah.
Oh.
Nah, we did Jesus and Mary.
Yeah, we did the May procession.
I was Joseph, dude. This is a big fucking up.
You'd be a good Joseph.
That's
actually.
a big up.
Did you guys do the May procession when you'd pick like one 8th grade girl and she'd walk down? That was
a little hottie.
That, a little weird.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
You
you
did the May
select
procession.
one hot chick.
Yeah, you select the prima donna.
It was. It was.
You'd select like an 8th grade girl from the class.
This is like that
get to
movie
play Mary.
Midsommar or whatever?
Kind of, but it was way more boring because you would just like
We didn't
walk.
throw her off a cliff, but
You'd select the hottest 8th grader.
And they would play
Essentially.
Mary, and then you'd have a May procession where like you'd pretend she was Mary, and you'd all like walk behind her. We walked along some like shitty asphalt path.
Yeah.
To like the
we walked to
cemetery or
like
something.
behind the seminary and the fucking nunnery or whatever, and then next to a graveyard, and we'd just be following this chick
Yes,
that
we
we
did.
all wanted to hook up with.
Yeah.
At lunch.
But she's pregnant with God's baby.
Well, now she is.
Yeah.
Now she absolutely is. She probably got pregnant in high school.
What was her ego like after that?
It was no Joseph's ego, I'll tell you that.
Joseph was
She didn't turn up like I did. I was wearing shades and a cut off fucking
You were Joseph?
shirt and tie. Yeah, it was Joseph. I'll show you pics.
Was that
dude.
nativity scene or was that?
Yeah. It was the whole, that was our first grade play.
Yeah, dude.
that's
We
awesome.
need pics of you as Joseph.
And there's an Asian angel next to me, and she's still a smoke.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I want her to walk on my
So
spine.
you
I'll tell
guys
you
did?
that.
You went to public school?
Yeah.
You guys did Ben Franklin?
Yeah, we did the earthly gods, dude. We did the...
Nice.
yeah.
Statesman?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Ben Franklin, Thomas Jefferson.
Nice. Would you guys? Do you guys do like a
I just
real
remember the
historical
song. I just
representation?
remember what?
Do you guys do like the real deal historical representation of like TJ?
As best we could.
Yeah, without the slave ownership.
Everything?
Yeah.
Everything?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we skipped a few parts.
You guys
Skipped a few chapters.
Edited.
Yeah.
Look, with great men, you got to skip a few chapters, otherwise you can lose the plot.
True.
In a kind of, I know that sounds like it's biting its own tail, but it's true. You
Yeah.
focus on too much of some of the bad stuff they did, you can lose sight of all the good they did.
I'm looking forward to like the critical race theory school plays that are going to come out and watch. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
And now we're doing 12 Years a Slave, and third graders are like,
Yeah.
I
Now,
don't
that
want to
far off.
come. I don't want to watch this.
no, we had a song. I just remember one lyric from the Ben Franklin song that was like, "Electricity, I found it.
Oh my God.
Electricity, I discovered it."
Oh my God.
Dude, that rules.
Yeah, dude. There was a kid on stage with like a kite and a key.
Were you in the play?
Yeah, who did you play?
Yeah, I was in the background.
I was stage. I was a stagehand. I neid never got to see the stage
Yeah.
in school.
Yeah, that wasn't my
Dressed in
place.
all black.
How big was your class?
I had 23 kids.
They made you a stagehand.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
23 kids.
Damn. That's shots fired by the fucking the head
I
school.
requested. I was like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, good for
We
you.
would fuck with everybody. Yeah, it was fun. People would go out on stage and I would hold their stuff and they would try to walk out and they would get like, people like, stop. We would try to creep out to see how far we could make it without people seeing us.
Oh my god.
Because we're wearing all black. That was the point of it.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, let's see if this stuff holds up. So you
Yeah.
just kind of creep on a stage and look out and like see someone like pop
I was
back in.
I was a stagehand because my girlfriend was in a play. It was in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Really?
Yeah, it was at the local church. It was a play, and I want to hang out with her. So I just became a stagehand.
Just to watch her, make sure she doesn't cheat on you.
Yeah, it was well, yeah, not even.
You're not splitting a PB&J on my watch.
Yeah, what grade was this? This was like high school. This was I remember.
Oh, yeah.
I remember the first time I ever took mushrooms. I got so fucked up, and then I went and had to be a stagehand at this.
Oh, that's perfect.
You
Yeah.
did mushrooms in high school.
Yeah, for the first time ever. Dude, it was so crazy. I did it. It was like exam week, and during exam week, it was like college. Like you only had to go into school for
Yeah.
just that one test.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you could have days off. And me and 3 of my other buddies took them. And then we had 2 friends that had taken mushrooms before, and they were just going to be like our guides. And they wound us taking us to a frozen pond. I think this video is still on YouTube somewhere. I have to like look it up. But they lit a trash can on fire and threw Power Max cans in it.
What's Power Max?
Power Max is just this like condensed fuel cells.
Jesus.
Dude.
So a bomb.
And
He made a bomb.
when they reach the temperature where they're about to explode, you hear this big like bing, and then you have like 5 seconds, and then it's a giant like 30-foot fireball.
Whoa.
It was
a key ball.
insane.
Yeah.
You hit a key ball.
Yeah.
blast.
Meanwhile,
You're like-
Chris is on the toilet, missing the whole thing. Dude. He's trying to make a ball.
They're just pulling him away from it. He's like, oh.
Dude, and then
That's crazy.
It was nuts.
Did you ever
And
throw a
then-
beer bottle in a fire?
100%.
Dude, they fucking, it's
Yeah.
crazy. They go.
Really?
The pressure
Like a
builds up and they
closed-
fucking
yeah,
explode.
yeah.
It's just a big, shitty explosion.
We used to make pipe bombs. We used to go to get butane at like 7-Eleven, throw
Yeah.
it in one of the circular cement pipes.
Oh, that rules, yeah.
Yeah.
PVC
Fire one
potato
up,
launchers.
toss. Boom. They echo through the pipe. Cops everywhere.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
the end of
dude.
a party just to fuck with them.
Dude, that's what I was fucked up on mushrooms, and I was like, we got to bounce. Like, that was incredible, but we got to get the fuck out of here. It's
a good idea.
And my friends were dilly-dallying. They just hung out on the ice, just fucking doing, just
Jesus,
like,
man.
they just hung around.
Death wish.
So I'm like standing by the car with my other buddy who I convinced, like, we have to go. Like,
Yeah.
we're all fucked up on mushrooms. The cops are definitely coming.
Yeah.
There was just 3 gigantic fireballs on the ice. Like,
Why were they burning fireballs on the ice?
because they wanted to show us something cool.
I mean, that is cool.
They had
but-
done
Yeah.
mushrooms before, and they were like, "This will look cool."
Maybe just flashlights next time.
I would
Like
not want to
anything.
stand on ice, though. That'd be terrifying.
Yeah.
So we're standing by the car, and then I'm like, "We got to go." So we just start walking back to my friend's house, and then I literally there's 5 cop cars just come ripping down the street,
Christ.
sirens on, like speeding, going nuts, and
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh my god, my friends are fucked." I double time it back to the house where my car was,
Good move.
get in the car, drive.
Scary.
I'm flying
Driving on
on
mushrooms
mushrooms.
is scary,
Jeez.
dude.
The road is it's literally like doing like what's that Mario Kart, like Star Way or whatever the
Oh, yeah, Rainbow Road.
Rainbow
Rainbow
Yeah,
Road,
dude.
right.
Dude.
And it was literally like that. I drove to the public library.
Claim
Yeah.
sanctuary.
No red flags here.
No,
Just go to the
drove-
public library at midnight
No,
with
because
a
the public
teenager.
library was sick. You could just listen to music and just chill. They had like every CD ever there.
This is Connecticut?
yeah.
God, what a weird fucking town.
Yeah, so I go to the public library. I run into my buddy Julio Esquivel. I'm like, boy, was he a sight for sore eyes, dude.
Really?
I was never been more excited to see a dude. So I'm like Julio, dude. I'm flying on mushrooms right now, and he was like, yeah, it's all good, man. Just like listen to some music. I was like, also, I think Don might have gotten arrested. he was like, that's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Just like take this. He gave me Radiohead Amnesiac. This is like a crazy album.
What?
I went and I sat down and I ran. And so I'm sitting there listening to music. I ran into my other buddy Andrew, and I'm like, well, it really felt good to tell Julio like what I'm going through.
Yeah.
I want to tell Andrew too, just to like he'll
Yeah.
help me chill out. And I'm like, Andrew, dude, I'm so fucked up on mushrooms. Like Don Scott and we all took mushrooms, and I think Don got arrested.
I'm
And
calling the
He
cops.
takes the headphones off and he goes, "What?" And I was like, "Nothing." Just like sunk back into the chair to amnesiac, and I was just there like, "Oh, fuck."
Wait, so you ran
God.
into multiple friends
Yeah.
at a library?
Yeah, I had boys that would just
Are
go.
we not going to fucking address this?
What are you talking
What
about?
day is this in
Me
the
and my
week?
homies would just go to the library, dude.
That's
Don't say
wild.
homies while looking me at the eyes, you fucking animal. Stop acting like that's normal.
Me and
It's
the
less
boys.
normal than the library
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
Is this a Friday or Saturday?
No, it's like a Tuesday.
Oh, okay. What time?
It's probably around like 6.
Oh, all right. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah,
Library
I never
hours.
thought about
I
that.
take it back. Library hours. I thought you were getting.
It is funny. I thought about that too.
I thought he was
like,
getting
you're
ripped on the
a friend in the
weekend.
library?
Yeah, this was midweek. This was like exam week.
Heading back to
Oh
school.
yeah.
I hadn't been home to my house or talked to my parents in 3 days, and I was
What?
just
You had it like that in high school?
yeah.
I was
I was
under
studying.
strict
I told him I was
Of
probation.
course you
in
were.
deep studying.
That's why he acts the way he does.
I was under
Bopping
strict
around here
probation,
like-
dude. I would get
No.
caught drinking and be grounded for a month at a time.
So was
every
I.
single time.
Yeah. I mean, I was under strict, but then during exam week, I would be like, "No, we got this big thing we're working on. We
Yeah,
gotta,
my parents
like,
make bullshit. You never
Yeah,
do homework.
yeah.
I've never seen you do homework. I'm like,
Yeah,
I do it.
yeah.
I do it at school.
Yeah, we got to build a bridge, Mom.
I do it in
That's
open
true.
period at school.
Yeah.
I never did homework. I never did it.
No,
No,
You
never
fucked
did
off your whole high school.
Yeah.
What about college?
Yeah, I didn't do much in college either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started off as a psychology major. I did really good. And then I was like, I want to chill with my boys in business classes. So I switched my major to business and was like, I just never did any work for like 4 years.
dude,
It was so easy.
Do you just
Yeah.
you just cram
Just
for?
cruise, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a good test taker.
business
Yeah.
at Drexel was
It's
cake.
the same
Yeah.
fucking class 100 times.
Yeah.
Just like, and this is how they do Coca-Cola.
I never
in
understood
Japan.
why people went to Drexel for business.
I have
It's
no
like
idea.
so expensive.
They
Why
trick
would
you
you?
into thinking they're the best business school in the world.
Yeah.
They're just kind of like,
you
dude,
don't
we
go
know
there
it.
for that. You also
No,
like
it's engineering.
Did you do co-op?
Yeah. I worked at a real estate place and I quit the co-op. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah.
They're like,
And you
"No, come
knew
on."
you're just never going to be.
No, as soon as that
9
was
to
the first
5.
time I ever worked in an office, and I knew pretty quickly that like I had like an allergic reaction to working in an office.
Yeah.
First time I ever had a panic attack, I was in the office.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there, I was like, I'm like, wow, this feels wrong, and I like ran, I just left.
Yeah.
Like, what happened? I was like, I don't know, I had to just leave. They're like, all right,
Dude,
Yeah.
because it also it feels like you're back in elementary school.
something like
It's
that. man.
exactly to me. It was exactly that because it didn't matter how much work I did.
Oh,
they
yeah.
were just like, you have to be here at 9. You get a 1 hour you get a 1 hour recess, and you can leave at 5 and no earlier.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean. And it's just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck has happened?
It sucks,
Yeah.
bro.
What
It's
the fuck has happened?
I tried it. I lasted. It was a 6-month internship. I lasted there. They paid too. This was a paid.
Yeah.
Usually they
Of
weren't
course.
paying.
It's good money.
It was decent.
Most
but
of my
I
jobs.
couldn't, dude. I could not do it, man. I made it like 3.5, 4 months, and I was like, I went and worked for an electrician. I was like, I'm not. This shit sucks.
Yeah.
I can't sit in a fucking place like that all day.
No.
Dude, the psychological games, outside of what you just
That's all
said,
it
it's
is.
like there's so many different like pitfalls,
Mm.
emotional pitfalls, physical pitfalls. You got your boss, you got that one bitch that looks over you that's underneath the boss that's like, I saw you leave a little earlier than this. And it's
Oh.
like, well, she has an incentive to get a promotion. She's going to hold this against you. And it's all fucking day, no matter what your work ethic is,
Yeah.
no matter what your production is. You
Yeah.
always have somebody in the fucking dark.
Yeah, it's all mind games, dude. I would set my screensaver so like if
It
I
looks
could
like-
leave for like 2 hours, my thing wouldn't come on, and I'd have a dude jiggle my mouse. So I would just
Yeah.
go out for walks.
Yeah, dude, you got a mouse jiggler.
I would leave
Throw
Cambodia.
down a couple
Dude,
bucks.
I would leave at like 11 o'clock and like meet Cambodian dudes and like buy 5 pounds of weed off them, drive back, drop my apartment, go back to work, clock out, and be like, later, guys, catch you later. But
is
even that,
fucking
I had it
incredible.
set up like I would actually hide. As my friend worked near me, so I would hide outside all day and wait for him. So I would like to have a newspaper and wait for like 45 minutes, and I'd see him come out of the office just to scare him every day. I would hide like a new place and like scare the shit out of him.
There is nothing more suspicious than reading the newspaper in the car.
Oh, I was on a park bench, dude. I was on a park
Oh,
bench
really?
outside in like
Yeah.
Center City.
Just
I would
FBI
spy
stuff.
him and wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would wait for him, and I'd see him come, and I'd get behind him. Because you never, like, I'd take a couple days off here and there, but yeah, it was like a big thing I would do.
Damn.
I didn't do anything there. I did no work at all. One time they gave me like a spreadsheet to look at, and I was like, absolutely fucking not. They're like, make sure these numbers are right with this one. I was like, no. I bartleby them. I was like, nah, I'd rather not. I'd prefer not to do this. They would just give me. That was the thing too. That's when I got fucked up. I'm like, dude, I'm pretty sure no one fires anybody because I would be like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
Like, all right, we'll give you something else. I'd be like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I got
can't do
fired
it.
from a co-op. We talked about this.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What
My
happened?
engineering, O'Donnell Nacarado. I worked at an engineering firm in 3rd and Market,
Really?
and it was like two weeks before, and I hated it. There was this little stumpy motherfucker who owned the place, and he asked me to refill a water bottle. He's like, "Oh, the
I
water."
kind of like when you lift it up, and that's like the one thing I
It's
like
fun
to do.
if you want to do it yourself.
Yeah,
If
but
somebody
feel
tells you to do
jacked,
it,
bro. You're like,
yeah, that's probably why they asked me, because he was a little stumpy little twat.
yeah, yeah.
And he asked me, and I was like, "No, I'm not doing that."
Really?
I was like, dude, I don't pay $40,000 a year to fucking refill your water. I'm like actually doing work in the basement with this old Dago that's going to eventually rat me out. And he was taking my timesheets.
Really?
He was logging my actual times and then ratted me out. And they walked me into the office and they were like, you can either resign, get your credits, or we can fire you. You don't get credits. So I was like, give me the fucking paper.
Did you guys have any bodybuilder dudes that would work in the office?
It's
no,
engineering.
I know what you're talking about. Though.
We like every once in a while we had guys.
It's business talk.
A guy from New York that would come down. And it was just like, dude, you're a bodybuilder.
I've seen
you're
dudes who
working-
get jacked in the office. Yeah, it's pretty sick actually. It's funny.
Really fill out a
It's
dress
hilarious.
shirt, you know?
It's hilarious,
Yeah,
dude.
they make sure you know.
They fill it out.
Yeah, but why? Like, what are you doing?
Building the bod.
You work
dude.
in marketing.
Yeah, they're gonna get jacked.
What is any bodybuilder doing right now? Outside of the ones in competition. We
Yeah.
go to the gym, there's like there's 13 fucking dorks that were slammed in their locker their whole existence.
Yeah.
And they're eating all this. They look like fucking, they're built like wine corks. They look like shit. They look like fat little toads.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's some guys that look really
they-
amazing. The guys that bother me the most, it look like they stretch before and after the workout.
That's not bodybuilding.
Well, there's.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
bodybuilding.
yeah,
I
yeah.
meant powerlifting.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
yeah,
Right, it's totally different.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
like,
talking about powerlifters.
You get guys in an office who get into like fitness, but somehow are super unhealthy about it. They come in and they're all they just look like sweaty and tired, and they're eating like powders all day. And you're like,
yeah.
Pretty sure you're sick.
Soiling
Yeah,
drain.
yeah.
They get like jacked, but they look like they're about to throw up all the time. They're like,
Yeah.
"Ugh."
Yeah, dude, the power lifters that are like, they're the same height as the width. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're just like, what do you do?
Huge.
If you're 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", you can't be powerlifting.
No, that's the
Because then
only
you're
option.
going to look
You get
5'4",
jacked.
5'6".
No,
Yeah.
you get jacked and shave
For
your
what?
head. For pussy,
What?
dude.
In case there's a dog
Well,
underneath the
that's pussy,
fucking Mazda Miata, you're not gonna
Best
fucking
case.
ever need that muscle, dude. These guys don't socialize; they hang around the gym.
Yeah.
It's their time. They're like theater kids who find other theater kids that just want to build muscle.
Yeah.
And they sit around. No joke. You'll fucking back me up on this.
Yeah.
3 to 4 hours.
Oh yeah.
3 to 4 hours, they sit around, they get on their phone, they videotape themselves lifting an enormous amount of weight.
Form check.
Form check. They're form check for a while. They post it somewhere else,
Yep.
and then the one guy was wearing like a virginity shirt or something. He was trying to like claim he hasn't had sex yet, and he was
Yeah.
dating this
These
other
guys
girl.
rule, dude. What are you talking about?
No, dude.
Dude, taking back male virginity is sick, dude. It'd be like, that stuff's not for me.
Nah, dude. Nah.
I'd rather get
I'm in a
jacked.
different world.
That's terrible.
Beat
I'd
off
rather get
multiple
jacked.
times a day, lift an appropriate amount of weight, and look tall and skinny. That's the fucking goal.
That's
You
your
don't be
hand. You're
pounding
playing
out.
your hand.
I
These
am.
guys are short and squat. They're becoming
Yeah.
fucking.
I got fucking
No, but
aces
we
in
get
the
a
hole.
lot.
Mario
There's a
blocks.
lot of lady powerlifters in there too.
Yeah,
Like,
that bothers me when you talk about that.
Dude, it's at least 50-50 in the powerlifting world. It's
Yeah.
50%
Yeah.
chicks getting gigantic
Yeah, that's absurd.
thighs.
Yeah.
We saw one Muslim lady teaching another inexperienced Muslim lady how to deadlift.
That rules.
They
And
can-
it was
they-
just
that's
like,
not bad
what
knowledge.
are
Sometimes.
you
No, it's
guys
not.
doing?
Sometimes they need
It's
to
not
know.
about the knowledge.
They need to bust
The
loose. They're
knowledge is
trying to get loose.
necessary. It's over consuming the knowledge to the point where you want to change your disposition emotionally, where it's like, dude, you look, I get the fucking high of running on a treadmill for 2 miles. It's great.
Yeah.
Going to the gym every day, it changes the disposition. You know, it changes your outlook on life daily. It makes me healthy in my head, purposeful.
Yeah, but you
going
should-
out there and go, dude, you bust my balls about the deadlift I do, and it's half of what they're doing.
I know you should. Yeah, you should not be deadlifting.
Well,
they have
you
a-
should deadlift is a necessary.
Completely unnecessary.
Deadlifting?
Deadlifting. It's
not.
not
I do it
I
necessary.
do it a
You're
couple
balancing
times-
your
I do it a
body.
couple times a year.
It's, yeah,
You're
You're balancing
Yeah.
your body.
How much do you do? How much do you deadlift?
he's deadlifting like 385 pounds.
Yeah,
No,
it's
no,
just
no,
absurd.
no. It was
Isn't that what you said?
285.
Oh, 280 still.
Still.
A set to,
Just like
a set to, 3 sets to 8.
145 on each
Yeah,
side. Make
yeah.
sure the back works. Split it down.
Well, it is
Yeah,
working.
yeah.
It's also a setup. I'm very.
It's guaranteed to be a back injury.
Yeah, for sure.
It's guaranteed.
Anything
the other day
over
he did him. He came up.
135?
He's like, my back's killing.
No,
me."
it's sore the way your muscles would be if you just fucking bench 225.
yeah. That's your body telling you stop.
No, it's not. It's saying take
Stop
a
doing
day
it.
off.
Yeah, I like to get the
Stop
blood
doing-
pumping. I get the blood pumping. I
Yeah.
feel good. good. I'm like, all right, I'm
Yeah.
done.
Well, that's when you go to
do
one of these fucking Russian dens and get them to walk all over your back, and
You're
you're
gonna
fine
need
again.
that. You're gonna be
Yeah, true.
Going
reliant
back to
on
Apple
that.
vacations.
Yeah. Apple vacations. I love how it's just like
That's how you know they jerk you off.
They were a travel planner, and then it's like Travelocity
Yeah.
came out, and they were like, "We got to change everything." Anyone know how to walk on anyone's back?
We also paint nails now.
Yeah, travel agency. That's a tough business, man. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm a travel agent. I go like,
Dude.
Yeah.
I say every time I walk past one of these mattress stores, there's mattress stores all along.
Yeah,
30.
there's-
Who's going to a mattress store in Steinway?
dude, I feel like they're drug fronts.
Yeah.
'Cause they're
It's gotta be
it's easy
something.
to smuggle drugs with mattresses. You can make all
Yeah.
these mattresses are made in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Box
prices
spring,
are
plenty of
exorbitant.
room in a box spring.
Oh yeah.
No one's buying them. It's like a piano. Like you only buy it once every fucking 10
it's-
years.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. Mattress stores, and then like they're always like a 50% off too. So it's like,
Yeah, no, I don't. Dude, once the 2000s hit, when
Taking
it says
a
like
hit on
everything
this.
has to go, and you pass that store like 3 years later, visiting your parents,
Yeah.
you're like, everything has to go. It's like, you're
I
up
think
to
the
something.
markup on mattresses is insane though. It's like super high from what I heard.
More than booze?
I don't know. You talking about like retail booze?
Wow, booze on
Retail
a tap's
booze is
like
like
600%.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was like, yeah, because that's what a keg is like $80, and then
Yeah.
what is it, 3.5 cases per keg?
Yeah.
Then it's like $5. Yeah, it's insane. I just did this math on the way up here.
What, keg math?
Yeah, the markup on alcohol, how much money you make.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
Just trying to figure out how much comedy club owners make. I'm like, they make so much fucking money. A keg is, do the
Yeah,
whole math.
they don't
Yeah,
care
yeah.
about the food.
Oh, dude, it's
You
booze.
get asses in the seats or making all their money off the fucking
it's
the
booze. You get them drunk and give
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
That's why
you
there's a
get
2-drink minimum.
Like it's like $8 or $10 for a shot. Or
Yeah.
something. It's
Oh
like,
yeah.
And these animals are getting like daiquiris. They're getting like fucking, these
Yeah.
colorful drinks that's all sugar, one shot of liquor. There's no price in that. And it's
Yeah.
well liquor. They're buying these things that cost, of a bulk cost, probably the $5-6 a bottle.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
Bankers Club type shit. Put one shot in, $20. What?
Well, it's people get pussy at bars, so it's like
It's true.
big premium on that. If you're at a place, it's human mating grounds.
Yeah.
Have you been trying to push the booze when you're on the road? Or are you like, let's get fucked up?
No, not at all.
So the club gives
I
you a
never,
big
I never
bonus or
do
something?
that. I don't really drink, so it'd be weird.
Yeah, it'd be weird.
But it's not a bad idea. I just no. I like to go the opposite and be like, guys, let's play. Let's take
Sober
it
up.
easy. Let's take it easy tonight. Play it
Get
safe.
sober, reclaim your virginity.
Yeah.
Please,
No
we
drink
gotta get
minimum.
the- we gotta all power lift. Let's get in there, power lift.
Yeah, let's deadlift 70 cases of beer.
Well, deadlifting is dangerous because you get it. You can lift a lot, and you get a taste of being able to be in there and be like pull it up. So it's hard. I was stacking them last year. I stacked them up pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Fuck my back up. I'm like, all right, I'm
Yeah, it's
45s on the sides.
That's
little bit.
fine.
That's it.
Yeah.
But if you get the bouncy plates, they look like it's more. So I like that too.
Yeah.
The rubber plates?
Rubber plates.
Yeah.
They're like that thick. You're just like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I hate when people drop weight, though.
Would you slam it?
Yes. Do you slam it?
I don't slam it as hard as I could.
Yes,
but
he
I don't get the full bounce back. You know what? Bounce back up to your hands, but I'll drop it. If I'm doing it, I'll let go.
I don't know. I think
I'm a
in
lump.
my mind, if you have to drop it, you shouldn't. It's too much.
I'm a lunk, dude. Fucking.
Do you know the best part about Ferg's workouts? There's it's a very thin ceiling, so they won't allow you to drop. Like if you're deadlifting and you're
Yeah.
on your final rep,
Yeah,
you
place
can't
it down.
drop. You have to slowly place it down, as you should. I agree with this.
Yeah.
My issue
It's like
is
splashing the
you
pot. in
you
poker.
earned that, dude. You fucking last one.
I
Fuck
agree.
that.
I also agree with
No,
this.
you're giving up halfway through a rep.
I'm done.
You gotta
No,
bring
no,
it
you're
back.
fully-
down.
an extra
you're
one.
fully done.
You
I
got to
do
bring
an
it
extra
back
one
down.
just so I can drop
It's like
it.
a dude benching and then slamming against the iron
What's the practical
bar.
application of bringing something down to the ground? Once you're up here, you're done with it. You drop it.
Because when you start, it's on the ground.
Yep.
Right? You lift it up.
That's the objective,
Okay.
up
then
here.
to fully finish, you need to get back down to earth.
No,
I lift
that's not true.
Functionally speaking.
You just watched the Elon Musk
a full
SpaceX
rep-
documentary
a full
last
rep-
night. It's about getting back to Earth.
Yeah, but that's not
It's
what we're
about
talking
getting,
about. We're not talking about fucking space travel.
I don't think we
it
should
is.
ever come back to Earth.
It is.
I'm gonna
Same
just take it.
principle.
I don't think rocket
I
ships
need you to come back to Earth.
They do. That's
No,
it.
a deadlift is
Apollo
from here
13. It's
to
about
here.
getting the boys home.
Z-balls.
True. Are they coming back?
What?
Are the boys coming back
What?
from Apollo?
Have you seen it? Do you know
They're
the
still out
ending?
there. We're working on it.
My mom's aunt watched that on TV and thought it was real.
Wait.
She called my mom. Well, Apollo 13 is when they got like lost in space or whatever. She saw the movie
Yeah.
and thought it was the news.
No.
She was like,
Wait, your mom's aunt?
my
so
mom's
she's
aunt, my
old.
great
She's
aunt, she was
80s?
old. She, R.I.P. She was from Ireland. She's like, Mary Ellen, to say a prayer for the guys out there.
Oh my God.
Mary Ellen, there's a couple of them stuck in outer space. I was like flipping through the news, like, what the fuck is she talking about? Landing on Apollo 13 was on like USA. She was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Dude,
Mary Ellen,
I always want to get to that point, though.
I know. There's
yeah.
something
Every
that's
movie
so
is like
lovely
reality.
about that.
Oh, yeah.
You think you're always watching the news?
It's like the news has gotten so good.
True.
Bruce Willis is in the news.
Yeah, they're in the shuttle with these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
After
she was
watching
banged
Braveheart.
up about it. She was like, Mary Ellen, say a prayer for them. They're stuck up there. Mary Ellen.
They went around the moon and back in like an hour and 45 minutes.
And they get stuck? Oh, yeah, the fucking movie, yeah.
I remember every Christmas, someone would come in while we're playing video games and go, "Oh, Giants are playing. Look," they'd look at the screen. Every time, there's always an uncle who's like, "Oh, look, is that a real game? Real game?" My whole life as a kid.
Yeah.
And that's where you want to get to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My
Just
dad
be
said,
And this was like 2002 with terrible graphics every time. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
You're
real
playing
game.
like Game Day 98.
Oh, look at this.
yeah, dude.
I thought it was the real thing.
I have like a memory. I was playing NFL 2K for Dreamcast, and I was playing, and my dad came home from work, and he was like, "Oh, it looks real. Is that a real game?" And I was like, "No, it's a video game." And he was like, "Cool." and I remember being like, "Wow, the graphics are that good." And then ever since then, like, every time I remember that, I was like, "Was my dad fucking with me?"
I think so.
Yeah,
Just mad.
100%.
He was just mad I wasn't doing homework.
Yeah.
He was like, and then he said a thing he thought I would, he was basically gauging my intelligence.
Yeah.
Wow, cool, Dad. Give me a quick IQ test. And I was like, "No, it's a video game." And he was like, "Good."
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Yeah.
I got a retard for a child.
Snarky interaction. Is that real?
Yeah, he's hit me with
Although
that.
back then it was probably impressive to them.
Yeah, dude.
I remember being like kind of blown away by like Madden.
I had Madden
whatever.
94, the
Yeah,
first
just being
Madden.
like, whoa. And
Yeah, I was
from
like,
the
this is
Sega
crazy.
Genesis to like PlayStation Jump was like,
Yeah.
But
what
if
the
he was
fuck?
genuinely impressed, he would have come over to the TV and been like, "Really?
True, yeah.
That's impressive."
No, yeah,
Instead,
he
he
must have
just like went upstairs. You know what I mean? Which means he was clearly a shot
yeah.
taking it. That happened once when he brought a bunch of glass. We had broken a bunch of glasses. For most of my life, my dad got a 28 pack or 30 pack of New York Jets glasses from a gas station. that was all of
That was
our
for the year?
That was all of our glasses for 15 years.
Your mom was a lucky lady.
She's just coming in all those.
And girls love that. Pint glasses with sports teams.
Yeah, and
Merry Christmas, darling.
until I remember in high school, or it was early high school, maybe my freshman year, we got down to about 2. They just broke.
Yeah.
And so we bought all new glasses, and I hated the design of them. And I was like, "Dad, how do you feel about these glasses?" And he was like, "How do you feel about your shoes?" I just got new sneakers. It was the meanest thing.
No, that rules, dude.
What kind of
You don't
shoes you
bully your
rocking?
dad. Your
What?
dad bullies you. Put you in your
yeah.
fucking place.
I know, but I
What kind
really
of
liked
glasses?
my
What were the
sneakers.
glasses? What was he working with?
It was a Jets glass. It had like the
New
old
Jets glasses?
They were big, heavy glasses with like, it was like a glass that's a big glass but holds no liquid. I don't know if you've ever.
Yeah,
it was
so
like-
I hate those
It's a
things,
heavy
dude.
bottom,
Yeah.
and it, like there was like this thick a glass at the bottom, and it was like a shot glass that was as big as a pint.
Yeah, I know
And I was
what
like,
you're
this is the
talking
Well, you
worst.
broke.
I
fucking 18
True, yeah,
out
get
of
some
20.
bulletproof.
But the
He's
Jets
probably like, I
glasses,
gotta
dude,
get this.
these
fuck-
Jets glasses were the perfect glass.
Yeah.
They were super thin. Which
Well, you
is why
shouldn't
they
have
all
broke them
broke.
all. It's probably cheaper
And
than
they-
getting
it
you a
was like-
helmet.
It was like a lightweight.
Do you think your mom had any say in the glasses?
No.
No way.
Seems like a- really?
No.
Yeah.
He came home and he was like, "I did it."
Oh no.
Yeah. And I was like, "These are bad."
Oh, he can't
And
make
he
your
was
shoes.
pissed.
dumb. He just dumb-proofed the glasses for you. That's all.
Yeah, my
Like,
dad
that's
brought
probably
home,
what he was looking for.
Yeah.
He's like,
my
"I
dad
want a
brought
glass
home
that'll
Boston
break."
Market like that. He was like, "Guys, get around the table. I got something to show you guys."
Yeah.
He showed us Boston Market, and we were like, "What the fuck? This is so good." He's like, "Yeah, this is healthy food, guys." He's
yeah.
like, "This isn't like McDonald's. This is the real deal."
Yeah.
We were all dug in, like, "Damn, Dad's fucking knows everything about
Yeah.
food." I remember being genuinely like, "Dude, this is awesome."
Yeah. We got it once, and then my brothers called it Boston Mortgage because it was so expensive. We only had we only have it like once a year. All of our glasses in the drawers were old, like Anytime you went to an Eagles game or Phillies game, all 32-ounce plastic cups with designs on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never got glass. Never got
Yeah.
glass. But
Those are good.
those
This
were
was
our day-to-day fuck-around cups, like the ninjas, like these boys.
Yeah. That's
Oh
good.
yeah.
This is how you consume. You consume in large glass or large plastic containers
yeah.
that you feel terrible
This is
about.
what instead of drinking out of the Brita, Tommy fills up this giant thing and
Tap.
puts ice
New
in
York
it.
tap.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you ever get into solarizing water? I recently just got into this. You leave water out in the sun, it charges it up.
Really?
Dude,
Yeah.
you Dragon Ball Z me right now?
I swear to God, I was sitting there with my water recently, and I'd always like hold it in the water in the sun for a little bit. Like, dude, this has to like give my water properties. And I finally looked it up, and it's a whole thing.
No, I think
They use
that's
it to purify water. The sunlight purifies water.
Matt,
I
you
think
need
it's-
to take your
I think
shoes
that's-
off. Put
I
them
think
against
that's
the-
bullshit.
I'm
the
telling you,
ground
look it
again.
up. Look it up. It's not me.
I think it's
You're
pumping,
you're
it's-
electrified right now.
It's pumping it full of radiation,
yeah.
The sun. You can't
just-
make
you
vitamin
just-
D without the sun in
dude.
your
You
body.
just set it in front of a nuclear
Tell
reactor.
that to that thing.
What,
Tell
the
it to that
plants?
thing.
Well,
Yeah.
this is millions. Of
Don't
years,
touch it.
Billions of years of evolution have created the perfect
Yeah, dude.
filter. You know why? You
Co-evolution.
know why it's green?
Yeah, the black chlorophyll to block. Dude, what the fuck you think I did?
What do you think of sweatshirt scream, man? This guy's
Yeah,
fucking,
man.
he's all chlorophylled out.
Yeah, that's why if you're
No, because this is the least. This wavelength has the least amount of energy in it. The red, the blue, and the yellow.
that's why you want to
So
charge.
it
That's why you
reflects
want to.
green because it's taking all the red, dude.
Yeah, dude. That's why if you're ever growing plants and you need to work on them with light, and you don't want to actually put light on them, you have to do a green light. That way, the plant doesn't feel like it's getting light.
I like
but you can
this.
still see and work on them.
I like this.
You don't want to interrupt like a light cycle
shit.
of like indoor tomatoes. Like
Yeah.
plants, 1 to 24.
We need to do it.
Oh, really? Wow,
So I've
that's
heard.
like predator stuff.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I've heard that.
This
but-
is what children play
Yeah, it
should
makes
be
sense.
about. You know what I mean?
For
Just
sure.
following one leaf.
Oh yeah, but dude,
A
I'm
bunch
telling
of
you,
kids.
solarizing water, it charges it up. According to one
But
study,
charges it up
a lot
with
of dudes
what?
from India are all over this.
Yeah, see, that's how you know it's.
No, I'm
bullshit.
telling you, dude. Here's the thing: water. So if this can hold energy from the sun, why couldn't water? Why can't water hold energy from the sun?
because it doesn't have what this has.
What is that?
This is a biological.
It doesn't have
phenomenon.
cells. Water doesn't have cells.
The water can't break it down.
It's not have to break it down.
Turn it into energy.
Stores energy. Water stores energy. Look it up. It chemically alters water when you put it in the sunlight.
But I feel like it's got to be for the worst, right? It's probably splitting atoms in there.
That's good for you, dude.
This does sound like Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Z technology. Z-Ball technology.
Z-ball. This is Z-ball
This is
technology.
basically
This
Z-Ball
is
stuff.
we,
I'm gonna start
we're
doing it. I'll let you
Z-ball
know.
now.
I'm gonna start. Dude, it's so fun too. You charge your water up. I charge my water up. I leave it in the windowsill and charge it. Like, oh, my water's charged. And my wife disappointed in it.
Doesn't
but-
it just make?
You got to drink it in like 3 days though, because you heat it up. It heats up. You put it outside. Give it like a full 6
Do you think
hours.
hot water has more energy than?
You tell me, dude. What's
Cold
going on with
water.
those particles? They're moving.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If the cold water that you keep,
It's
that
also
energy
bad
from
for other
escaping,
things
right?
that you need to contain in terms of
Like what?
not just raw minerals, if that's natural spring water, it's bad for other ingredients. If you're adding, like you can't power up anything but water.
Of course not. Yeah, you want to power water. You shouldn't be drinking anything but water.
I remember.
Shut up, Matt.
I'm
What
just
are you
saying.
talking about?
I went to
So wait,
hockey
hold on.
camp.
You would put that capped in the backyard during
Yeah.
the summer for
You let
what?
it. You let it sit in there for 6 hours, and then you take it in. You have a couple days. You can let it like chill for a couple hours, and you just sip from it.
How come nobody's doing this? Nobody
People
has powered
are
up
doing
water.
it. People are doing it.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, people are so. It's a whole thing. I intuitively was like, I would leave it in the sun for a little bit. And I'm like, damn, dude, this is probably energizing my water. And finally, I was like, I should look that up. It's a whole thing. Solarizing
The whole
water.
companies.
Not even companies. It's just a thing you can do yourself. They even say too. That's why you should use blue bottles. Blue
Wait,
bottles.
is
red
this
bottles.
just? This is probably just a water mogul going. What about the old cases that
Dude,
weren't
it's
picked up behind the
centuries-
warehouse?
It's centuries old. It's a century. It's Ayurvedic, however you say that medicine. It's
Yeah.
a thing that's been
Ayurvedic
around
medicine?
forever. Yeah, charge it. The Hawaiians do it with deep, dark blue water. In India, they do it as well. Then you can get into the whole thing of like you can put it with a certain color spectrum, and they claim I haven't looked into this so far. They say the different color bottle will alter.
So
the
what about
properties.
like boiling off regular stream water to get rid of
It's
bacteria?
not the sun, dude. You're just heating it up and boiling it.
So the sun is providing
sun
through the UV
evaporates water.
rays.
The sun's providing energy for if the sun hits you, you create vitamin D. What do you think it does to water?
I just take a pill of
You think-
vitamin D every day.
Yeah, but dude, that's
I wonder
replacement.
how much
What are you
sunlight
talking about?
water absorbs, or does it reflect it?
It absorbs. I'm telling you, from what I've read, again,
Damn.
I'm not fully done my research.
None of us are high, and this is wild.
I know.
I'm telling you.
This reminds me
Did you learn
of
this
one
from How
time.
to Energize Water mantra by Sagduro Sivaraman?
I didn't see that. I didn't see that one
By
yet.
Sagduro?
I didn't read Sagduro.
That's the first thing that comes
Yeah.
up.
Really?
Like, How to
The
Energize Water
Indians
with
have
sun.
entrapped your mind.
Dude, they're on some stuff, man.
Yeah, you're in the Indian mindset right now.
I am. That's a compliment.
Also
Thank you.
the crystals.
Fucking is.
Thank you.
Dude, I drank.
I didn't want to bring that up.
You
but
wanna bring up the
you
crystals,
can
energizing
power
water?
your water too if you want to.
Put some crystals in it.
You can.
I drank-
I haven't researched that yet.
I
but-
drank super oxygenated water once.
Really?
I was at hockey camp.
It
in
increases the
Toronto.
oxygen level in your water when you put it in the sun. by the way. Go ahead.
That I believe.
believe.
What the fuck do you think I'm saying? Energizes your water.
Well, take it
Yeah.
step at a time.
Well, like energizing the water and super oxygenating it, I feel like are different things.
Yeah,
What about the
man.
Squidward?
No, but dude, I was at goalie camp in Toronto, and it was like 8 hours a day of fucking just
There's a
hell.
sentence I'll never say.
Wait, what?
Goalie
I was at
camp.
goalie camp in Toronto.
Just goalies? Who
Yeah.
the fuck shot it? Who shot the shots?
Hardcore Canadians, dude. And I was
Jesus.
not good. I went up there for like an extreme. It was like a 2-week training thing. It was insane. These guys were every goalie I was playing with was about to go pro or something.
Yeah,
like
bet,
that.
dude.
It was insane. I was so bad.
You just
I would
came
hope
home
so.
nice in
And-
sneakers.
yeah, dude. And
Your
literally,
Skechers.
like a weekend, I buy these like super oxygenated waters to have. And
In the sweat bottle on the net?
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Wait,
because
I
you're
started
higher
chugging.
elevation?
No, I just thought it would help. I started chugging super oxygenated water. Immediately had to shit my fucking brains out, like hardcore. I'm about to explode.
On the ice?
Diarrhea. Yeah,
Oh.
and I had to sprint. I don't know if you've ever tried to take a shit in goalie equipment.
No, dude.
It's impossible to get out. Like,
I'd imagine.
I
my
was in
God.
a stall. It was hell. I literally almost shit my whole.
You almost shit yourself at goalie camp.
It was.
You get your pads off?
No, I had to shove my because you have
You
like
had
big,
your goalie pads on while taking a shit.
Yes.
You got your ass out. Yeah.
Dude, it takes
An
it
abomination.
It takes 10 minutes to get out of goalie
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Dude. It takes
yeah.
20 minutes. Like it's long. Lacing up and getting
So
all
there's
your
something
shit
wrong.
on.
It wasn't just
I literally
oxygen.
I'm holding up my chest protector and trying to shove down my pants. Just
Meanwhile, the net's wide open, dude. They're scoring on it.
Yeah, we lost 20-0.
Did you ever fuck with the oxygen bar at the boardwalk? Remember they had that? Oh, dude, when I was younger, they had this thing where you go to the boardwalk and they had like an oxygen bar where you could breathe pure oxygen. They told you it was supposed to make you kind of high.
Yeah.
So people would go up there and just be like, hit the O2 and just be like,
There's a company now that has oxygenated water that's
Really?
killing it. Like every few years, there's like a beverage company that just destroys the whole industry.
yeah,
And it's like a O2 company, which is all water that's like double or triple the oxygen
really?
of a daily dosage or whatever. The pros are drinking it and shit. I don't know what it's called.
pros breathe oxygen on the sidelines. Apparently that doesn't help.
What do you want to get it into your bloodstream or something?
But your blood can only hold so much oxygen.
Yeah, but if you're deprived of it from this,
No,
from
but
the
if you're
south,
at at sea level, you're absorbing
it's when they go
every
to, like,
breath. You're
Colorado.
absorbing the massive, the most oxygen you possibly can. So if you're getting extra oxygen, you're it doesn't even get into you.
yeah,
That's what belly breathing's good for. Because when you breathe in through your diaphragm, when you
That's how you
release
get the
it,
key balls going, dude.
exactly. You got to breathe in through your diaphragm. Because when you don't breathe in through when you breathe in through your diaphragm, it's like a pump. When you release it, it pushes all the stale air out of your lungs.
Well,
then you can absorb more.
show me how to
oxygen.
do it. Let's talk more show.
You just put your one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest.
Yeah.
And you breathe. You want the hand on your belly to expand before the hand on your chest. If your hand on your chest
Yeah.
expands first, typically it happens with smokers.
Yeah, you ever do yoga?
No.
This is diaphragmatic
man.
breathing. Usually
Yeah,
most
dude.
people breathe, they go and breathe in through their chest.
It's
You're
just
supposed
all
to go
up here.
right there. I see that chest rising. You're supposed to go right to
No,
the
I
belly.
did the opposite because I wanted to see what I was doing wrong.
Let me see that.
Matt.
You got to extend the
Hold
belly
on.
and then fill the chest.
Chris, shut up.
And
That's
then,
your
and then
diaphragm.
out the belly and then the chest.
And then when you let go of your belly, you don't even have to exhale. If you go and just let go of your stomach,
Who's got the
it naturally
deviated
pushes the
septum
air
here?
out. Me.
I got the headphones on. I'm hearing a lot of deviation in the septum. I'm hearing all.
Oh,
this.
I got one.
I got a nasty one.
I think you
Yeah.
guys all got.
Although,
We got
dude,
little
I-
boogies.
noses.
We got
Mine-
Toronto boogies.
Mine got I've opened mine back up.
goalie camp.
mine used to be more closed. I've opened it up.
Do you
Really?
have
How?
a truly deviated
wait,
septum?
Yeah,
you
bro.
were
Mine
doing-
was like
Yours
80%.
is flat
This was
as fuck
80%
here.
blocked, dude. This thing was fucked up.
How did you open it up again?
I got to go get the test, but I can actually. I could not before. I would go.
Yeah,
You couldn't
nowhere.
get anything. Now it goes.
That's nice.
I probably got myself up to 30%.
Yeah.
Are you going to
Like,
get it
Eventually,
cosmetically?
all I do is I just go like this every now and again and push it in as hard as I
Oh
can.
my
Oh my
God.
God.
And I
Matt,
go-
that's not what you do.
Yeah, it's over time. I'm reclaiming more and more of the deviation, dude. It's coming back.
You should use a Q-tip.
That's not a bad idea.
Q-tip, you can really get up in there.
Well, I like to I give it some pressure and get it
A
in.
deviated septum is not old boogers. You got to get your fucking bone
I'm
work
pushing
reworked.
I'm pushing my like
yeah, you need,
nose
you need
over.
to get. You need someone in there.
That's
with
cartilage.
A
That's
chisel.
temporary. You got to get a nodule.
I'm telling you,
shifted.
I'm gaining more and more of my deviated septum
You were
back. I will
doing
do it.
some practice with this.
I was taping my mouth shut every night, and you just breathe in through your nose. And over time,
I would die.
Yeah, I would die immediately. I'm a
think,
mouth
dude,
breather.
you think the first
Sleepy mouth breather.
you got to tape that mouth, dude. Do it for a night. Tape your mouth for a night. Like tape it up real good and go to bed. The first couple times you wake up like, freak out.
Yeah.
But you feel great, dude.
What
You're
kind of
supposed
tape are
to
you
just
using?
breathe through your nose.
I know
Gauze.
this.
Gauze, yeah.
If I had to go to a hospital, not
Yeah.
on fake
God
concrete.
forbid.
True.
If I had to sleep on my back and through my nose, it'd kill me.
Yeah,
I can't sleep on my
snore
back. I
too.
can't breathe through my
Me
nose.
either. If I sleep on my back, I go.
See ya.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't do it.
I can sleep on my back. Yeah. When I pinched a nerve because I was looking through Tinder too much. I had to.
Is this like Tommy's bore fucking shoulder?
No, because I would literally just lay at night just on my left
Yeah.
shoulder and just swipe,
Yeah.
and I would do that.
Looking for the one.
Yeah. And then sometimes I'd have to switch hands because this one would get tired from holding it.
Having
off
your
the
arm
bed.
fall asleep on Tinder is tough.
What's the average like? What's the average like swipe time?
What do you mean?
I mean, what's the average swipe time? How
I'm
long
asking
do
you
you
to say it different.
How long? That's why. I said it the same way because it's insulting. I was trying to fuck with you. Like, how long do you swipe?
You
How
just
long do you grant each cat? How long do you
What's your average
assess
swipe
each
time?
candidate for it?
How is this?
I know. How long
Why
do
do
you
we get
assess
this?
each candidate
How
for?
long do you swipe?
you need to hit like Control Alt Delete on your keyboard.
In one sitting? How
Oh,
much time
yeah,
actually, I didn't know
do
what
you
you're talking
swipe?
about. I thought you meant like how long
What
do
the
you.
fuck is going on?
I thought you meant how long do you give each person to look at? Yeah. So how long?
That's what I thought.
Yeah. What's
average,
a sesh?
average swipe?
sesh, yeah.
Oh, I mean,
The length of time between your swiping sessions.
How
There
long
we
do
go.
you
Yeah.
swipe?
How long?
Sessions was the missing word.
I mean, I got
To get
really,
an injury, it's
I
got to
got
be
really
a long.
crazy with it, and was
No
like,
way.
yeah, and was doing it for like hours and hours on end, like
you had
5
the,
hours.
You paid
Yeah.
for the unlimited.
Yeah, and I was
Wait,
just
what?
going
You can
to
pay
town.
for so you don't run out. You can pay for unlimited, and really, if you want to be efficient, you can just go
Yeah.
and do as many as you can, and then just sift through
See
your
what
matches.
comes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't gotta go. How
Wait,
do I feel
you
about
have to
Emily?
pay-
He's a bird. So
pay
you,
per
you can
swipe?
pay. No, you can pay to get unlimited swipes. So
Yeah.
that you don't. Cause I would max out and get to the end and be like, oh man, and go to
Yeah.
bed and wake
All
up.
guys max
Dude.
out, and if you ask girls don't even know that there's a max out thing.
I know,
Whenever
dude.
you ask them, they're like, "What are you talking about?"
I don't think
because
they-
they
Yeah.
match so much that they never max
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
They
There's
don't,
all
even-
dudes
they don't
doing
even
this.
know it's a thing.
There's nothing sadder than waking up in the morning and be my Tinder matches. And you look to see if there's anyone. You're like,
Yeah, there's
But
nobody.
I
What,
do
are they
get
not
it.
promoting
There
it
is an
anymore?
endorphin release.
Yeah.
I'm,
Oh,
not,
it's
I'm not like
crazy.
talking above you because when I did
Yeah.
Bumble for a while, I was like, yeah, it's exciting.
dude.
But I
It's
don't remember
crazy.
like a pay match or like a.
I paid for all this shit. I did the
Yeah,
things. I did the
yeah.
super, whatever the super like
Super
was. Like,
swipe?
yeah, you
Yeah,
get one of
yeah.
those. Dude, I
Really?
would hold it and just go.
So when you see those like videos on like Barstool, the dude's just doing all this shit. That's what he's doing. He's
Yeah,
like
you just
trying
swipe
to-
as fast as you can. Then you sort through the matches.
Yeah.
So you they always have to be like, yeah, maybe. I don't know. You just-
But I always
Yeah.
assume that they know that you're a dick if you're doing that. Not the women.
They
but
don't know you're doing
no,
that?
I'm not the women, but the Tinder.
Well, how do you think they punish you
Who
if they figure it
cares?
out?
I think they're like, this guy.
Just
He's
give
not
you
a
hooker
quality.
ads?
He's not a quality match. You know what I mean? We're not going to
Dude,
throw
they
him
don't
to the
give a
top of
fuck.
the heap.
No.
They don't give a fuck.
What's your profile? What were your profiles?
Mine, what, like the tagline?
Yeah.
Mine was,
I'm a goalie that shit himself once in Canada.
Toronto goalie camp.
I used to have burns with the passion of 1,000 betrayed Latino lovers or something. It was pretty good. It worked.
Really?
Yeah, burns
that
with
real?
the passion of 1,000 betrayed Latino lovers or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always worried about like getting
rules.
like too unique or too funny.
Yeah.
Because then they're just like, this guy's too much. You know?
I did. I am a New York Yankee.
That's the worst thing possible. That is worse than trying
But
to
it
be
does, because
funny.
every time you
didn't
come back to it, if you have anything like that you thought was funny at the time, it just feels like you're wearing the same T-shirt with a joke on it for fucking 10 days.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like,
it's like going back to watching
so
a joke you
stupid.
told 5 years ago. You're like, Jesus, what was I doing?
Yeah.
Nah, I was pretty determined to get pussy, so I was like, any means necessary. I would.
I think we talked about this once, where it's like you're supposed to say something clever when you first.
That sucks. That's
Yeah,
I would.
I just
would
hit him with
resist
the
that.
hey. I hit him with a hey.
Yeah, like
hey.
nothing.
Yeah.
No gifts, and it's like,
Yeah.
hi.
How are you?
Yeah, we should hang out right now.
Yeah.
We should hang out immediately.
Yeah.
I would put it on. I would try to get it into the
Dude,
3 dimensions immediately.
this is why the gays do it right.
True.
It's all about sex. It's all about your bodily fluids, your animalistic behaviors. Where are you? Are you close? Let's fuck. Separate ways.
Yeah.
The problem is with straight people, it's like, I gotta come up with this clever little poem. Hey, who's your favorite poet? It's like, dude, shut up.
Well, you have to prove you're not a murderer in.
I think so,
in
yeah.
3 sentences.
True. It's
Yeah.
also the problem with men.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to
It's
prove
like
you're not
that-
gonna fucking
Yeah, girls are
wander
cowards.
them down.
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking problem.
Yeah, they're
You
very
have, to
scared.
both, you have to both talk a little bit of shit and prove that you're not a murderer
Yeah.
in 2
Well,
sentences.
they do
It's
like
very
a
challenging.
Yeah,
They do like
yeah.
a super sleuth thing too on you. They go online. They dig deep into your like all your profiles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
But another
good.
Yeah, true.
right.
I'd rather you dig around than me
True.
try to like disarm this. I mean, I'm not.
That's why you give the public, if you have a public
a poet.
profile, that's why
Yeah.
you give your like Instagram handle and stuff. You do
Yeah,
the
that makes
research because I
sense.
know you're going to do it.
Yeah.
So then when you match, you go, she already did it. So then when you say just, hey,
Yeah.
they're interested.
Yeah, I didn't have a Facebook for a while. That was tough sledding. I didn't have a Facebook account.
Yeah.
I was like, nah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
if
a
you're in the dark,
telltale
it's different,
sign.
bro.
Yeah, it's tough.
Telltale
That's-
sign that you're a creep.
Yeah, you got to fire it up.
For them, it's
It
not a
is.
real
No,
thing.
it is. I'm
Right.
telling you, they get freaked out. So,
Yeah,
like,
if they look
can't
you
do
up
the
on
recon.
Facebook and it's just the white silhouette. They're like,
Oh, yeah.
"Ooh,
Yeah,
this guy, this guy's got a couple
Good
of
on
bodies.
them. Yeah, good on them. Yeah, dude, that stuff.
Chris, how many boat
fun.
pics you got? You're on a boat in all your pictures, right? Your Tinder
No,
pictures?
no.
You're supposed to hold a fish up in one at
No,
a
that's
Met
that,
game,
you know, that
That's
that,
good.
and one with a pretty girl, right? One with like some random pretty
Oh,
girl.
I didn't.
who's like your
I didn't
your
know these
cousin.
rules.
That's a no-no.
No?
Because then they have to ask who the girl is or they assume.
I had,
my cousin.
I had one picture of me on a hike. That's big.
That's cool.
That's a
Yeah.
big
yeah,
one.
you're a big hiker.
Come on, dude.
You do a
fucking
lot-
ruining my profile.
You do a lot of hiking.
No, yeah, that's well. You got to sort of show that you're active. You know.
Yeah, true. That's something they could, Yeah,
People
you gotta,
like someone
you
that's
gotta paint
active.
a life for them. Like, yeah, I do. I'm a
Yeah,
hiker.
yeah. I went skiing
Yeah.
once.
Here's me at the
Yeah.
art museum.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm on the other side of the coin there going like, show
See, you're on the other side of
Show-
corn.
coin.
Oh,
Where like you see
I thought
like
that was like a genuine
Two sides
expression.
of the same
yeah,
coin.
like you show enough of your body without being a corny pussy where it's like, here's me shirtless on a beach.
Oh well,
That's a no-no.
when I was on Tinder, I wasn't showing my body off.
It's my point.
Yeah.
Let me finish. So if you show a T-shirt where you got a decent arm, you're like, oh yeah, he's active, without you going like, I'm in the mountains.
But I
I'm
looked
an
cool
active
in the
hiker.
mountains. I had cool sunglasses on.
Right, but that's not you. That's not who you are.
What do you mean?
I mean, you don't hike in the mountains with cool sunglasses.
I do. I
Now
got
you
a
have to picture
photo.
of
I got a photo to prove it.
All right, so look, I went to Disney World
Dude,
once.
if I was
I'm not
anyone-
posting
That's a
that.
good one. That's a good one.
That is a good one. Shows that you got,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
lighthearted. You got fun
Yeah,
time.
whimsical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whimsy. Yes.
No, dude.
Yeah, it's all about activities.
Dude,
Girls
I-
love activities.
They do love
Activities
activities.
are for girls.
You all right? Fucking show like a dart league or something with you and your boys. You know?
No.
Activity.
Dartly.
Yeah,
I'm out and about.
I'm married.
That's a red
Yeah,
flag.
sure. That's
Me holding my kids.
Skechers.
Yeah.
That's why girls don't like the fish pick, because it's like you're active, but only with your boys.
Yeah.
right.
I'm not
Yeah,
going, you're not taking me on a fishing trip.
Right.
True,
Who'd
yeah.
you go hiking
Whereas
with?
a hike, what?
You and Buddha?
I mean, no, I fell in love once in Denver, and I fell madly in love in Denver once. And this girl took me on a
You
bunch of
just
sick
met her
hikes.
once. Everybody falls in love when they meet someone for the first or second time
Yeah.
because it's perfect. You don't know
Okay.
anything about her. It's not
All
because
right.
you're in love.
All right. Why are you shitting on my love, dude?
I just don't believe
Tell me
it.
about this girl. What happened?
Well, she just lived in Denver, so it never really worked out.
Yeah.
But it was, she She was the shit. She like knew all these sick hiking spots. She drove me. It was like summertime, and she drove me up into the mountains where it was like freezing, and it started snowing, and we were just running through the woods together. It
Whoa,
was amazing.
that's love. I've met a
I
girl.
went trail running in the
Damn.
woods. Yeah. So
met a
I
girl
do
in Las
stuff like
Vegas.
that if you're anywhere close to the mountains.
Yeah, I met a girl in Las Vegas one time. Same thing. Fell in love.
Yeah.
Memorized her phone number. My phone was dead.
Wow.
The whole way home. I got back and called her, and she's like, "Yeah, we're not. I live over here in Las Vegas."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're right. I don't.
Yeah. What was
Anyway,
I
have a
doing?
good one. You know, that was a good thing.
Yeah.
Saying completely fell in love in Vegas.
Yeah, dude. And you're like,
We were just talking about
come
this.
back to the east.
Yeah. It's like, no, I'll go out there. So
Yeah,
she
yeah.
said, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah.
You
you're
could
right.
fall in love every day if you go to the right area of this town.
Really?
Yeah.
In the Big Gap?
There's women that are so magical
Yeah.
that you just lock eyes and you're like, yeah, I love her.
Yeah.
It could
Yeah,
be a
you have
coffee
to
shop.
interact. You have to interact.
You do. I'm afraid of all that bullshit.
Yeah.
But I'll
This is a summer project for Tommy. He's gonna start.
yeah.
He's gonna start.
I'm gonna start
approaching-
interacting.
This
You
is the
start-
time.
Actually-
Summertime's the time to do it.
Actually,
Be a PUA.
true.
Yeah.
The show we went to Francis's show. Then post show, he had like a group of friends from like Harvard or whatever, like this hoity-toity little
Sure.
crew. And there was just one girl. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Didn't have the balls. Saw eyes a few times.
It's tough in the winter.
More times. I'm not that person. I'm not going to walk up and be like, hey,
But
what are
you
you
can
doing
be.
for the rest of your life? You like running in the snow? Like, I'm not going to be.
You don't have to take it there. Just go up like, hey, what's up, babe?
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, you
up,
just
babe?
got to go
You
and be
lose-
like, "This is so weird. I've never done this before."
Yeah, true.
Look,
Tell 'em about the German
guys,
thing. The
I'm
German
married.
thing's
If
so
I wasn't
fun.
married, I went right up to her.
No, here's the
Said a fucking thing.
Here's the
I
thing, though.
would've
You
said
got to
a
get
thing.
married to do that.
No, instead we just sit in the
I
corner.
I would have said a thing. I would have been like, yeah, she's pretty hot anyway.
Yeah.
Let's go get something to eat.
No, yeah, that's what happens. Instead, you just sit in the corner. You're like, I gotta start writing.
Yeah.
Just I got.
I gotta get
If
more
my
of that.
material gets to a certain level, dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to think about stuff like this. Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Having
It is refreshing though. Like there's a certain element of our neighborhood where it's like it's a neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You have all your consistent normalcies where it's like, you know, you have your normal day-to-day gym, and I have a normal routine.
Yeah.
When you go out of that routine, if you're going to a show or you go in the city and you're just like, oh, you forget you're in this metropolis where it's like exciting and entertaining. And you have access to all these beautiful people or beautiful minds, and it elevates your desire to like create. You're like, I want to do something. You know what I mean? It's like you get in these elements, and then you see these
You're
people.
like, I gotta
you're-
start fucking some of these girls.
Yeah, you're trying to get pussy. That's like the nicest way. Like, there's all this great pussy here. It makes me want to do stuff.
True. I've been fucking
really
skirting
makes you
around.
want to achieve.
Yeah. No, but I think there's a level, a healthy level of both, where it's like, oh shit, this is top shelf puss, and it's also it's
And in order to
enticing.
get it, I need to be a better me.
True.
Yeah, you always got to do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching
I gotta be
Apocalypto
Joseph
last
again.
night.
I gotta get back to
You
Joseph.
got to get back to Joseph.
Yeah, I gotta be holding a staff. I gotta go to a bar with a staff and a fucking robe and just wait
And just don't say anything. Just be
and
like,
just
yeah,
wait. And people are like,
Yeah.
what are you doing, dude? I'm like, I'm the father of
You
Jesus.
should be like, my
I'm
wife
the
left me.
Yeah. I'm the father of Jesus whose wife cheated on me.
Yeah,
And
I-
she's
I
denying
raised
it.
Christ.
Yeah. Accidentally impregnated, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it gets older, or it gets easier to like get pussy the older you get.
There
Shouldn't
is
put it that
a
way. Find love, I should say.
yeah.
But if you're
Yeah.
trying to just get pussy, I feel like the older
there
you
is
get,
a-
as long as you don't completely fall apart, I feel like it gets easier.
There's an inverse bell
Yeah.
curve with attraction from younger women to older men, but also your care and to the ease of puss.
Yeah. It's kind of bizarre. That's something I like. I wasn't
true.
I wasn't prepared for that.
I know.
I wasn't. If I like my 17-year-old self, I was like, I'm at the height of my pussy getting powers, and it's like, no, you're just a little guy.
Yeah, dude. You're lighting
No
trash
idea.
cans of fucking explosives on
Yeah.
ice. You have no idea what you're doing yet.
It's crazy. That was something I was kind of delighted to learn as I got older. I'm like, oh, nice. Thank
Yeah.
God for being like, dude. It rules for dudes.
Mid-30s is
Yeah.
when you know who you are. You know what kind of woman you're willing to invest your
Or at
time
least
with.
women assume that that's the case.
Dude, I'm not even talking about the woman.
Oh.
I'm saying you
I
know
am.
who you are.
Because people have said that to me. They're like, older guys are like so much more mature. I'm like, yeah.
No, I'm saying you know.
I took mushrooms and watched Dragon Ball Z music.
yeah.
Yeah, but you can like, be like I was, It's just how that's how I unwind.
Yeah,
It's more about the
so mature.
It's more about the investment
Sometimes
of
you
your
like
own
what you
time.
like, man.
True.
You know, you can't fight it.
The investment of your own time, meaning like what you're willing to go through to get laid, whether
Yeah.
that's one specific girl or one specific opportunity. Like you get older and going like that. I know I've been through that. I know what that person is. Maybe
Yeah.
you're right, maybe you're wrong, but I'm not going to invest in that. So then you start getting into your comfort areas where it's like,
You get better at crowd work.
I like this bar. I like this bartender. I like this comfort because it settles the anxieties of everything else you're going through. And then when you get thrown in a situation, you start to like, oh, I've been hitting fucking balls. You know, I've been warming up for this. I know exactly what I've been through. If you don't have a lot of experience, if you don't have a lot of relationships, you can't. Every woman you meet, you're like, I was in love. No, you weren't.
Yeah.
I still do that.
Yeah, I've recently found out. I like witnessed firsthand like how dudes get comfortable in bars. Like I was meeting my friend who goes to this one bar all the time, and he would go there early, and like we were there for a Friday night. We were there for Friday. We were there early, and like the weekend night thing came in. And then I was like, oh, this is the power of like ponying up at a bar because he already had the good seat. The bartenders are on good terms with them. Girls come there and sit down. And he's just like, yeah, you know.
Now I'll get you a drink.
Yeah, it's pretty. I like witnessed that. I'm like, oh, this is like a good thing to like be a regular at a bar, and then like the weekend crowd comes in. You got like the prime seat.
Yeah.
But then you realize how much effort that takes.
Yes.
I literally saw that and I was like, I'm cool. I'm good on that.
100%.
But I was like, oh, I could see why this is on the
All you have to do is get to a bar 3 hours early.
Yeah, and just go there like 3 times a week.
And then maybe one.
Yeah. It's like waiting in line
once every 2 months. That translates into.
I would love to have a place I go to like that, like a bar type. I can't drink like that, but I would love to just pony up there and be they know me in here.
See, no, I'm on the hours before like the sun goes down. Like if like you go like 5 to 7, 6 to 8, those hours are great because you still get to know the bartenders. Not a lot of, not a lot of fluff going on.
You can stay.
And then once the young kids come in, like fucking, when I say young kids, like if you're like in your 20s, like I'm not.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah,
unless it's a setup, door opens or like there's a date or something, that's fine. I'm not mingling with the youth.
Dude,
it's a fair move.
Yeah, because they shout. It gets so loud.
Yeah, they don't know how to be drunks in New York.
There's also a lot of bars that turn the music up.
Yeah, so then you just elevate your voice.
Yeah, it's like, you're just making this harder to talk.
Yeah.
Nobody needs the music.
You're supposed to grind.
Nobody's dancing. Nobody dances.
Nobody's grinding at all?
No.
Can you still go up to a girl and just like grind on her at a bar?
No.
It's not the Lagoon, 1998. Dude.
Damn, when did people stop doing that though? Like when did that fall off?
Grinding?
Yeah, just like grinding on a stranger at a bar. It's like, nice. I'm gonna grab this
sometime
girl's
after the
ass and
homecoming
dance. I'm
dance.
gonna go with this girl's ass and dance. Dude, the bars, it used to be like you would go and just grind.
100%.
Yeah.
Grinding
you would
was
just grab a
huge.
girl's ass at a bar and grind on her.
Yeah. Early 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess in a more like, but that was where there was like a bar and then a big just like open area that was sort of dancing,
you grind in
right?
small areas too. It depends on the neighborhood.
Yeah, you just grind. You can't do that. You can't go and just grind on someone.
Philly's a grinding town.
Philly's
a grinder. Philly is a grinder.
is.
That's why they call the heated hoagie a grinder.
Well, now
because you're fucking that sandwich.
Right, but that's the problem
I gotta
now
piss.
is because of like TikTok and shit, you got to have dances.
Chris, you gotta get off TikTok.
Why?
Why? Yeah, what? And every once in a while. I did a good job with TikTok. I curated it so I don't see any hot chicks.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wait, why not? Why do you block them out? Oh, you have a babe.
No, I just like I don't want to see that.
Yeah,
True.
Your mental health.
It is yeah.
It's
like,
kind of it's torturous.
yeah. You just like
It's nothing. It's something weird to brag about, but I've never got into like super hot chick culture.
no.
Like Maxim hot chick culture. of just
Never.
like,
I never had a Maxim magazine.
No, like this is the hottest chick ever, and it's like, all right. Like,
Yeah.
girls are just kind of hot.
Fine,
Yeah,
I
she's the
guess.
hottest. It's
Right.
Like, all right. Give it a couple of years, she won't be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll fade.
Yeah, there'll be a new
Yeah,
one.
no, I
hot
like
chick culture is crazy because you can get into it. It's just babes. I mean, it's nothing like cool to brag about, but it's like I never fell for hot chick culture.
dude. I mean, yeah, it's like I mean,
I love babes.
I fall
A
for
real
hot
life-
chicks.
A
I
real
fall
like
for
babes.
yeah.
Let me
but-
get it. I love pussy. All right. Just
Yeah.
hot chick culture. Like, yo, she's the hottest chick right now. Like, Kim Kardashian was definitely pushed us like as the hottest chick ever.
Yeah.
Like way back when. I was like, yeah, she's for sure hot. My
Well,
friend was
because-
like, He like kept the magazine. He like
Yeah.
I mean,
that shit's
I don't
crazy.
put out his business out there. I'm pretty sure he masturbated to the magazine.
That's insane.
I would do like my expectations were way more. I would just masturbate to like Kohl's magazines.
I never did that.
Oh,
I just used my imagination.
Did you? I'm back to that now.
Yeah.
I'm back to the imagination beats.
The imagination beats are the best.
They're good, man.
I gotta say, even when
They're
I'm
healthy.
jerking off and watching porn, it's somewhere between 50 and 60% imagination anyway.
What?
Yeah.
How?
Because I have to believe that it's something that I could pull off.
You were so emotionally distraught.
You know what I mean? Like, I have to imagine, like, I
So the porn sets the scene, but you have to finish the scene.
plot a route to maybe getting that.
Getting that scene.
Yes,
So-
like that actually happening to me. I like think about someone that
your
I
body
could
has to-
maybe do that with if I, you know, if I hey the right person.
It's got to be realistic.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
got to
yeah,
find
I
the
gotta
right chick to
believe-
grind on
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
fill the body like
I want
ghosts.
to bring that back, dude.
Yeah.
I want to bring that back.
What?
Grinding culture, dude.
We
just
should
go
have
into a
grind
bar
culture.
and just fucking.
Yeah. yeah. Grinding
Well,
was wild.
you gotta take a sip of your drink as you walk up.
True,
right?
true. yeah.
It's your entry, dude.
So it looks real casual.
yeah.
True.
It's like starting your car with a DUI. All right, let's go to the page.
Yeah. So